Hi guys, hope you're well, guys. It's been a while. Yes, we are still working with June Gauteng 2023 paper one. Right, right. Without wasting time, let's get to today's video. Specifically, in this video, I'm going to look at question three. At question three, we are required to prove that in any arithmetic series in which the first term is A and whose second difference is D, the sum, which is the total of the first n term, is given as Cn is equals to n all over 2, open the bracket, 2a plus, open the bracket, n minus 1, close the bracket, D, and close bracket, right? So that's what we want to prove first. That's how many marks? 4 marks. Be careful of such questions. As you can see, in June, they wanted you to know these proofs, right? It's examinable. We're also gonna look at 3.2 as well as 3.3. Let's put this into practice. Yes. At 3.1, we were required to prove this, that it is given as S n all over 2 open the bracket 2a plus open the bracket n minus 1 d. Okay, which is an arithmetic series of this, in which this series is an arithmetic, right? So first thing first, when you want to prove this, just say Sn is equals to let this be T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus ellipses plus the last term, which is given as Tn, right? So when you are here, you remember that when you write this in an arithmetic progression, you have Sn here. What will be T1? T1 is denoted as A. What is T2? T2 will be A plus D. What is T3? That will be A plus 2D. Most of you will be surprised. Mr. Richard, where did you get this? Where did you get this? I used the general term of an arithmetic series, which is Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1d. Where there is n, I put 1. So I'll just show you this one. A plus, where there is n, put 1, 1 minus 1. That's 0. 0 multiplied by d, that's d. Then that's 0 minus times d, that's going to be 0. A plus 0, that's A. So similarly with the other terms, they will be like this, right? Plus ellipsis. Remember that Tn represent A plus n minus 1d in this case. Just say n plus n minus 1d. Okay. Just use the bigger brackets here. Okay. Can also include brackets. Let's just start with here as well as here. Start with here. Okay, it's fine. All right. So after that, you have written like this. Let Tn, which is this part, let Tn be equal to L. We'll use L, A plus n minus 1d. Tn is equals to L plus A plus n minus 1d. Well, when you are here, remember that we're given Tn is equals to L, A plus n minus 1d. All right, we said that let Tn be equal to L. Yeah, which is similar to A plus n minus 1d. So let's start our first equation in this case. So we're having Sn is equals to A plus D, okay, plus the other terms that follows, plus, because we are working here, remember that this is an arithmetic series. Remember that when you are looking for a difference, it's either you are going to subtract, and when we are creating a pattern of an arithmetic series, we are going to add. by the difference. But in this case, it will be the reverse process. So we're going to have L minus D plus L. So we'll name this equation 1. We will name this equation 1. Okay. Are we fine with that? So from here, it's going to be a reverse order. A reverse order of equation 1 to get equation 2. A reverse order of equation 1 to get equation 2. Meaning that we will now start, what is the at last will be the first. So L will go with A, and L minus D will go with A plus D. So we're going to have L minus D plus ellipsis plus. So now what was in the front will be, what was the first part will be the last part. So this will be A plus D plus A. Then you name this equation 2. Okay. Hope guys we are in the same page. Okay. So from this part, we could say equation 1, we can add equation 1 plus equation 2. Add equation 1 plus equation 2. Sn plus Sn will be 2Sn. Then let's work. A plus L, that will be A plus L. A plus L, that will be A plus L. D plus minus D, that will be 0. Then let's move. Ellipses, A plus L will be A plus L. Then the D's will cancel. Negative D plus D, that's 0. Plus A plus L. Okay. Right, we're still on the right track. Still on the right track. So what are we going to do here? We can see there's something common here that keeps going, which is A plus L. So guess we can take out the common factor. So we have 2Sn here. So from here, we need to take out what is common. Remember, these things goes and goes and goes until to the n terms. So we are going to factor out by n. So we'll be left with A plus L in this case. So to make the subject Sn, divide by 2 both sides. So we'll be left with Sn, which is equals to we are going to have A plus L divided by 2. So in which it's the same as saying n all over 2, which is A plus L. We are not done. Remember, they wanted us to prove this thing. They wanted us to prove Sn is equals to n all over 2, 2A plus n minus 1D. We are not done. We go back there. Remember, our L, we said that our L is A plus n minus 1D. So where we see L, we are going to place that. We're going to substitute with that. So we're going to have A plus n minus 1D. Then like terms, Sn all over 2. Then A plus A, that will be 2A, guys. Then this is n minus 1 D. Right. This is beautiful. Hence we have proven, guys. Hence we have proven. So that was 4 marks. It was 4 marks. Now let's move to second question. Let's move to second question, guys, which is to calculate the sum of 50 terms. Hence the equation is given as 100 minus 3p. Then the starting point, it's gonna be 1. So first thing first, when you're given such, we need to start by creating a series. So ndlela ni hleketile liya ya kuma last term le a hi boniswa ka ta dira chat anere a hi ta va na minus 50 here because a hi ta ku 100 minus 150 so hi nyiketa negative 50. So loko hi ri na negative 50 hi mfaka laya. So loko hi tirhisa ndlela liya ya hina a hi ta va na 50 divided by 2. Our first term a hi ta va 97 plus negative 50. A hi ta kuma answer yo fana. Cut. Tala. 25, no? 27 minus 50. That's 47. 25 times 47. Tala, would 25 times 47 if one hour? Or 25 times 47? If one hour, you will be that. It's not like Austin tell us so. Nakuna kata ngaka ufundanga. Waka kat. Let's conclude that it's so bad. 25 times 47 is 1,000. Come. Lesi, shanga fanza wele. Ku multiply so mi read Portuguese. Ngaphumeleli. Sulo sokuhlula. Yenza dwami. Yes, guys, yeah, we're supposed to work with calculating T5 and T4, but let me go back here because here I started something here. I wanted us to use another technique here. If you were to use another technique, let's say you are going to place 50, then what are we going to have? We are going to have 3 times 50 here. That's gonna be 150. 100 minus 150, that's gonna be minus 50. So that will be our last term in this case. So this will allow you to use this formula. Wanted to emphasize this. So it's gonna be sum of 50 terms, which is 50 divided by 2. Then the first term it's 97. The last term it's minus 50. Positive and negative, that's gonna be minus 50. So what is 50 divided by 2? That's 25. 97 times 50, that's 47. Then 25 multiplied by 47 will give you 1150, which is similar to this. Oh, sorry for that. It won't give you 1150. It will give you 1 and 175, not 1150. So which is similar to this. It will give you the same thing, right? So let's go back to what we were supposed to do now. B, we need to find T5 and T4, the values of T5 and T4. So we are working with 3.2 in this case. So that was 3.2. It's gonna be 3.3, 3.3.1. So we are required to find T5 minus T4. Guys, we are given that T2 minus T1 is 7, and that T3 minus T2 it's 13, and that T4 minus T3 it's gonna be 19. So let's check the differences here. So if I say 13 minus 7, what is that? I get 6. And 19 minus 13, that's 6. So we could see that this is the first difference of this. This is the first difference of a quadratic in this case, meaning that when we are supposed to get the A, remember that your 6 will be your second difference. So A will be 6 in this case, will be 2A, so equals to 6. Then to make A the subject, you were supposed to say divide both sides by 2, you get A as 3 in this case. So to make life easier, guys, they want us to get in this case they want us to get T5 minus T4. So in other words, they want us to get T4. That's why they are tricking us using this way of of getting the values. They just say T5. The differences is that they are tricking us using that technique. So what we could do here to get T5 minus T4, we need to say 7 plus 6, that's 13, and 13 plus 6, that's 19, and 19 plus 6, what is that, guys? It's gonna be 25. So in other words, T5 minus T4, T5 minus T4 will be 25. Then let's go to 3.2. or not 3.2.2. I'm hasty. Let me not be hasty. So this is A and this is B. Okay. We are required to get T70 minus T69. Guys, to be quite frank with you, is when you're given such, remember what I did here. I only took T4 to get to get 25, right? T4 to get 25. So to make life easier, guys, since this is it's a linear, let us find the general term of this. So we know this will be B and this will be B plus C. So we are going to say B is equals to 6. B plus C is our first term, which is 7. So we have B is 6, so it's going to be 6 plus C. Then to make C the subject, take 6 to the other side. 7 minus 6, that's 1. So meaning that our Bn plus C, which is the linear pattern. So our B is gonna be 6n, then our C is gonna be 1. So we are having Tn is equals to 6n plus 1. So to make life easier, guys, remember how I get T5 minus T4. I did took T4 in this case so that I can get T5 minus T4. So to make life easier, we just gonna say 6 times 4 plus 1. That's gonna be 25. No? So it still gives you 25. Now, since they told you that calculate T70 minus T69, we are going to take T69. Just say 6 times 69 plus 1, we get 415. So if we could just say T69, 6 times 69 plus 1, I guess we get 414 plus 1, that will be 415. So in this case, T70 minus T69 will be 415. Okay. So let's go to 3.3.2. Calculate the value of T69 if T69 is 23,594. To me, this question doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Unless if they gave us something here, but they want us to get the value of T69. Hence, the value of T69 is also given as 23,594. That doesn't make any sense. So that means there's an error. There might be an error in this question. So we will end here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like the video, and subscribe. We love you.